Hi, folks. Uh, Today I have more or less good news, at least for all of us. Uh, and this apparently happened a day ago. And it seems that Israel and Hezbollah have agreed upon a ceasefire in Lebanon. Although they continue to respond to each other, meaning they continue to exchange fire, but they have agreed to a technical ceasefire. This means they will just maintain their lines and they won't advance or retreat. Basically, this is what this technical ceasefire means. I think it's good news. At least this will accelerate the retreat of the United States from the Straits, and we could at least achieve some normalcy in the oil market, in the energy market. Remember when in Saturday when I talked about, I was very uncertain about what would happen to in the Straits of Hormuz. Well, we just have right now one factor that might allow the ceasefire in the Straits of Hormuz to go ahead if hostilities at least cease in Lebanon. You see how things change so quickly? And you see why I told you that I was uncertain about it. But let's watch this video, okay, folks? Let's go.
Israel and Hezbollah have agreed on a sudden ceasefire following a day of intense fighting in southern Lebanon that threatened to derail the wider peace accord signed between United States and Iran. The truce, mediated by Qatar, the US, and Iran, was implemented after intense clashes forced the cancellation of high-level diplomatic talks between Tehran and Washington scheduled in Switzerland. The escalation peaked on Friday as an Israeli bombardment hit over 80 targets, killing at least 47 people and wounding 97 others across Lebanon, according to health officials. Hezbollah rocket attacks also killed 4 Israeli soldiers, prompting hardline National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir to demand extreme military retaliation. While the ceasefire has taken effect, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu stated Israeli forces will remain positioned in the occupied security zone for as long as required. Military spokesperson Brigadier General Efi Defrin confirmed that troops continue to operate within a forward defense zone, maintaining full operational freedom to counter emerging threats if the truce is violated.
Now, what will this all mean? Again, I'm uncertain, to be honest with you. This is very hard to analyze, you know, because you have so many factors. Like I confessed to you in the in the stream, you have so many factors to consider that it becomes really hard to know or to have a clear idea what will happen. But the only thing I can say really is that I hope that the ceasefire holds on. I hope that Israel and Lebanon can reach some kind of a compromise to stop this shit. And more than that, I hope that the Israelis really retreat from the land that they have occupied. Because this will be meaningless if Israel is allowed to keep the land that they have occupied and call it a security area. Because soon you will have settlers going in, building their little houses, and claim that they have been there for centuries and that is the land of their forefathers. If this ceasefire is for doing that shit, no. What you have to do is to get the fuck out of Lebanon, go back to your borders and stay there. And Iran has to control Hezbollah too, if they are controlling them. Because sometimes it really is not very clear if they are in fact controlling them. And we have all discussed the historic precedents of how Hezbollah was created, why it appeared, and all of that. So let's not even get into this. I'm just looking at the practical aspect of things. and being pragmatic. What we can hope for is that Israel, this ceasefire holds on, that they find some kind of a compromise to end this and set up the border. Israel goes back to where they came from, allows the the Lebanese people to return to their villages. And also, this is very important, Israel pays to rebuild the villages that they have been demolishing. This is also important because if you destroy, now you will have to pay. Not the rest of the world. Israel has to pay for it, not the Lebanese state, because it was not the Lebanese state that destroyed those villages. And this is another subject that I think will be a bit of a break on the progression of this ceasefire. And one of the reasons why if we are giving percentages, I would say I'm 80% for it to break down into conflict again, and 20% for this to have some kind of a positive, if we can call that, positive development. Because I really don't think the United States can control Israel. I really don't think they can negotiate for Israel because the way things are, you have a weakling as the American president. His behavior is frantic. His behavior is biased. We are always unsure of what the hell is he going to do. He's completely compromised. Well, we can only hope for the best. Anyhow, I thought this was an interesting video. I urge you please to go to the site, go and watch the videos of Euronews, go and get yourself informed, and fact check everything. Okay, fact check everything. Go to multiple sources, but please don't fact check things with X videos or some shit like that, because that is not fact checking. Go to the dictionary and see what fact checking means. Okay. Well, folks, I wish you all a great day or great night, whatever, and I hope to catch you all in the next one.